This 32-year-old Foxbody just sold for $80K on Bring a Trailer, which is insane. But why are these 40-year-old boxy Mustangs still one of the most sought-after cars today? It's got one of the biggest aftermarkets in the game, fetches insane prices in mint and shitbox condition, and it dominates the drag strip, drift, car shows. It's everywhere. Today, we're talking about the legendary Foxbody Mustang and why it refuses to fucking die. Hey guys, I'm home, and this video is brought to you by Dubby. They are now affiliated with the channel, and it helps me get through my day. Whether I'm tearing down engines, standing watch, tuning, editing videos, or doing anything on the ship, and I need clean focus and steady energy, with no crash and no jitters, that's what Dubby gives me. I drink it every day before I go down on watch, and it gets me through my day. It doesn't let me crash after work. You know, it keeps me going. But it's got no sugar, no artificial dyes, and none of that weird chemical tasting garbage that like you get from like energy drinks. It's just clean fuel that actually works. If you guys want to stay dialed in on your next project, hit the link in the description. Use code RC10 at checkout for 10% off of your next order at Dubby. It helps support the channel, and honestly, thank you guys so much for watching. Now enjoy that video on Foxbody motherfucking Mustang. The Foxbody Mustang was born in 1979, and it was one of Ford's first Fox platform cars. It was kind of Ford's attempt at a one-size-fits-all to kind of save on production costs. However, little did Ford know they would be creating one of the most legendary cars ever built. Yeah, it's with some of the bests. The Foxbody Mustang came in two different body types. It came in the notchback, and then it also came in the hatchback. Oh, and it came in convertibles, but you know, you don't really make a race car out of a convertible. Certain people like them. They're okay, I guess. I know. All the convertible fanboys are about to blaze me in the comments. It's okay. We love you. Hashtag tops down. Hashtag wind in my hair. Now, the notchback, that's the one everyone wants. These things are fetching crazy prices on Bring a Trailer right now, or all over. Just look up your local listings for notchback Mustangs, and you will see plethoras of them for way more than what they're actually worth. Now, these notches, the reason why they're sought out more is because they weigh a whopping 2,514 pounds. Which is 34 pounds less than its hatchback counterpart. Just to put that in perspective for you, a NA Miata weighs 2,160 pounds. That's 350 pounds lighter than a Foxbody Notch. That's insane. Now you compare these things to modern cars and their weights, and you can see why everyone and their mother wants to make these things race cars. Just room machines. Now these cars were made from 79 to 93, so that's an incredible 14 years of production for this model. But the reason why they're fetching crazy prices is it's very hard to find a nice one. A lot of these cars have been passed around more than Bonnie Blue. Personally, I feel like the Foxbody Mustang to like Gen X and like Boomers is what the 350Z is to Zoomers, Gen Z, and millennials. Everybody wants one, and 70 to 80% of those people make terrible decisions when modifying or doing things to these cars. But the percentage that does know what it's doing can build some really badass fucking cars. Dude, these things freaking rip. Now, in 79, Ford must have been smoking something because they decided to put this.
What is that? Ugh, it's hideous!
Yeah, not even turboed in the Foxbody. But at least they got their shit together with the SVO because they put this. Yeah, in that car. That, what you're looking at, is the 2.3 Lima engine. It's okay. It's not great. But to be honest, if you're looking for a Foxbody or a project car that is a Foxbody, those are the ones you want to find. Not an SVO, that's a whole different category. But the ones with the 4-cylinder Limas, those are the ones you want to find because 90% of the time they're clean, 90% of the time they're not gutted or have a roll cage in them, and they're a lot cheaper than trying to find a regular notch or a hat. Okay, now for the star of the show. What makes the Foxbody so special? Why it's the most modified, fucked up car in existence. The good old Windsor 302, baby, small block Ford in the house. Known to the public as the 5.0. Now, why is the 302 the best thing that Ford's ever decided to do? Well, because of this. These 302 motors are straight up like big boy Legos. You think a Honda Civic you can do anything with? Oh no. These 302s have literally any part you can dream of. The aftermarket for these things is fucking massive. Literally anything you can think of. Heads, cams, stroker kits, pistons, rods, whatever you want, intake manifolds, headers, aluminum blocks, anything you can think of, they made for a small block Ford 302. Oh yeah, the 5.0 is fucking amazing. I hear you saying, well, the 302 only makes 500 horsepower before the block decides to crack itself in half. Now, yes, you may be right. The block can crack itself at 500 horsepower. It's a weak point in the motor, but you're forgetting the point. The fucking car only weighs 25 to 2,800 pounds. The power to weight ratio on these things is insane, and that's just a stock motor. That's a stock motor, and these things were pretty fucking quick. Yeah, 500 horsepower in these things is terrifying. 400 horsepower in these things is terrifying, and that's why everyone wants these cars. They go fast for dirt cheap. And yes, if you do all the bells and whistles and all the expensive horse shit like AFR heads and all that crap, yeah, it's gonna end up costing a ton. But you can make these cars go good for dirt cheap. It doesn't swap there though. People Coyote swap them. People Godzilla swap them. People fucking put 2Js in them. People put Barra engines in them. People put fucking LSs in these things. And it just fits. Everything works beautifully together. The engine fits in there perfectly. It doesn't fuck with any of it. It's just an amazing setup. Now, you may be asking, oh, why the Foxbody? Can't I just swap any motor I want into any car that I so choose? Well, yeah, you could, and it would cost you a ton of money if you just wanted to, like, let's say, swap a fucking 2J into a Kia Forte. But yeah, you could probably do it. Foxbody, it just goes right in. Fucking goes right in. But there's a couple other reasons why. And I don't want to beat this horse to death anymore. I'm really tired of saying it. But power to weight ratio. That's the key. Light is right when you're going racing. Light is fucking right. I get it. The Hellcats and the Chargers make 900 horsepower. Fucking Dark Horses make 700. But look at the weight of those and compare it to a Foxbody. Now, the other reason why these things became legendary on the strip was because of the suspension setup already. Yes, the stock suspension is absolutely garbage. Like, you ride around in a Foxbody, you feel like you're driving a toaster. But you put some actual real suspension in these things, they are glued to the road. Glued! And one of the reasons why is because they came from the factory with a 4-link suspension in the rear, paired with the legendary Ford 8.8 rear end. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. And these things, same as the engine, have a ton of aftermarket suspension. Fucking hit it. Show the montage of all the aftermarket suspension. You got stuff on coils. You got stuff on bags. You got stuff that's static. You got stuff that's drag setup. You got people making custom rear ends for these things. You got people swapping in 9-inch rear ends in these things. The possibilities are endless. I'm telling you, this is big boy Legos. The Foxbody is just the evolution of big boys playing with Legos. Also, everyone just wanted these as a race car in the 90s to early 2000s because they were so dirt cheap back then. Like, the market compared to what it is now is just, it's insane. If in the 90s to 2000s you paid more than $4,000 for one of these things, you were getting fucking either scammed or you were buying something really special like a 93 Cobra or an SVO, some special kind of horse shit they had going on. That's one of the reasons why these things just shot up in price. And that's why you're seeing this on Bring a Trailer right now. $80K for like a clean Foxbody is just, to me, that's insane. I can never justify spending that much because it is a Foxbody, but that's someone's dream car, and they just dropped $80K on it. A lot of these things are either rotted out or they have someone's cousin's, brother's, friend's homemade roll cage welded in them that if you try to cut out, the whole car's gonna fall apart. But like I said, to boomers and Gen X, this is their 350Z. Oh yeah, they'll buy those rotted out cars. That nostalgia factor is real for a lot of people, and a lot of people get way in over their heads with these things. That's why you'll see a lot of them on Marketplace that are very high priced, so because they can't admit that they lost money on it by buying a junkyard car. And it will say, it just needs a tune, aka, I fucked with it, I can't get it to run right, I broke it, or I'm way too in over my head, my money is all gone, I spent all my money on other shit, and I can't get it to run right, and it's all fucked. Yeah, don't buy a car that just says, it just needs a tune. You're gonna get fucked. Now, what you don't want to see when you're buying a Foxbody, let's say this is Papa's first Foxbody, what you don't want to see is this.
My eyes! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, these cars are notorious for this. The rotting of the frame rails and the strut towers is, and not even that, the torque boxes is just notorious. And if you have a car that's like this, you need 10 grand minimum, probably more. I guarantee more nowadays, but you need 10 grand to get that, you know, in a safe condition. Unless you're just gonna weld the plate steel over it, like that's a plate steel, and fucking weld that in. And if you do that, I fucking salute you, because you don't give a single fuck. But if you want a show car that you can take out on the town and show off to all your friends, look at my Foxbody, trying to win my medals, my car's the best parked on the grass, then yeah, you're gonna need 10 grand, probably 15. And one of the worst parts about this is they're not becoming a driving car anymore. They're becoming more of a collectible car. And that's honestly, I think, a fate worse than rotting away, is sitting in someone's garage, never being driven. A lot of the times you just see these things sit in someone's garage because they know, I have a clean car condition of this, I'm just gonna hold on to it until the price reaches, what, we're gonna see one go for 100 grand? I couldn't even imagine. That's Corvette money right there. That is Corvette money. You could buy a fucking C8 for 100 grand! And you're buying a Foxbody. I gotta get off that topic. It's gonna drive me crazy. Now, I'm gonna get a little personal here. I'm gonna tell you a story about why I love these cars so much. So, when I started working at Mustang Magic and American Muscle, no longer American Muscle, I gotta edit that out somehow. It's American Speed now. Check them out, they're awesome. The original owner of the shop had this super rotted out red Foxbody, T-tops, just total piece of garbage. You can literally fit your fist through the strut tower into the engine. I could touch a header through the strut tower. That's how rotted out it was. But with all that rot, you know, it still drove. The engine was a pile of shit. It took a ton of key cranks to start that thing over. The windows would never go. They would go down sometimes. You would have to bang on it to get them up. It was just a pile of shit rotting away. We would drive that car to pick up parts, to do bullshit runs in, to go get food and pizzas and stuff for the shop, or just drive it around up and down the block. For a stock car that was rotting away, that had to have been the most fun car I've ever driven. Not for the factor of it's just a Foxbody and it's light and, you know, it's making 180 horsepower, like it whatever, it doesn't even matter. It was just fun to drive because it was like it had its own story. Like, we would do donuts or attempt to do burnouts in the thing and just beat the balls off this thing. I would drift it out of the parking lot, and it was just so much fun to do. and it just, the character of the car, even though it was a rotted piece of shit, it was just so much more than that. It became part of the shop. I made a ton of memories in that car, and that was fun. And honestly, I would take that over this any day of the week, just because this is an investment. That 91, that was happiness. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm just trying to try out some different things, especially while I'm here on the boat. I'm actually going home in 2 days, so when this video comes out, I might be home already to start making some content. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to try some different kind of commentary video, especially about something I'm passionate about. I love the Foxbody Mustang. It is one of my dream cars, but not for the collector car reason, more for like the what you can do with it reason. It's just a lot of fun, and I think it's a really cool platform, and you can just do whatever you want with it. And if you guys want to support the channel, I have my affiliate links for some of the parts that I have used on my builds and will be using on my builds. And also check out Dubby Energy drinks. They're really fucking good. I drink it every morning when I get down to the control room, just to give me that little boost, and it just gets me through the day. So check them out. Any purchase that you make with the codes or the links, it helps support the channel and helps support my builds going further. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.